Virgo, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for the month of January 2024. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. We're going to pull some oracle messages for you, starting out with your angel number guidance for the month ahead. Okay? So thank you for all your support, for sharing this space with me right now. I really appreciate it. Okay. And thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, right? For presiding over this reading, as always. We thank you. Okay. What is your angel guidance for the month ahead? This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please only take what resonates, okay? Let's see what's going on. 555, Virgo. Got some changes afoot. Change, great change, I'm hearing, Jenna. All right. You're going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. Great change. Great change. Keywords: encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, creative work. Seems like there's a lot of changes for the good going on in your career. I love seeing that. Leveling up, Virgo. Moving on up. All right, what is your spirit animal guidance for the month ahead? Great change, right? You have a vision of greatness, right, that you are embodying, right? Especially in your career. Ooh, rabbit. Cleverness. I have to get really clever here, are we? If you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside the box to find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. Okay, so really hone in on your creative projects this month, Virgo. A lot of you are artists, very creative individuals. Focusing on whatever you consider to be your art. Even if it's down to, if you're like, I don't paint, I don't draw, whatever it is that's artistically creative for you, it could just be a hobby. I think it's going to really help you navigate a difficult time. I went through a real difficult time once in my life, and I went really down, and I started doing dot to dot. I mean, I got real like nerdy about it. I got the magnifying lens, and if they were architectural drawings that I was drawing from around the world, and it was thousands of dots, I would lose myself for hours. And it was what I needed to just be in the moment because I was so down, right? So if you're feeling very down coming into this reading, try to pick up some new hobby in the month of January that will help you just be present, right? Something to keep your hands busy. And, handwork is God's work, they say. A lot of people who work with their hands, it brings you right into the present moment because you're just focusing on what you're creating. So tap into that energy. I think it will help you if you're going through a difficult time through this change as you level up. All right, this is your affirmation for the month ahead. So keep this in mind, bear this in mind, okay? And try to live by this. I can break unhealthy cycles and thrive in change. Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to break something down, right, into more manageable parts. I'm hearing, Jenna. I got to manage this. I think there's been, and you know what? It has been a difficult time for a lot of people. The holidays make us go crazy, and it has a lot to do, I think, with the communication and some softening, apologies that need to be made, perhaps. Communication. People have been having so many communication breakdowns and connections over this retrograde. It's been intense. Intense. You could have the best relationship and feel like, oh my God, what's going on, right? For those of you who are single, you might be just having difficult conversations with your friends and family members, and it's just like, well, I didn't mean for you to take it that way, I'm hearing. Yeah. All right, let's pull your tarot messages here. We're going to do past, current energies, what's crossing you, immediate future, the opportunity and challenge for the month ahead, the general energy coming up for you, and what you don't see coming. In case you're curious, I call them in my mind, they're categories, right? I like to frame the frame of reference. Ooh, okay, so the current state of affairs is I'm lit up. I am ready to go. Start your engines. Let's go. Queen of Wands. What's crossing you, though? Ooh. The High Priestess. All right, so your intuition is telling you, I know where I'm going. You have a lot of passion for whatever it is that you're feeling right now. Your intuition is guiding you. Your challenge is to come out of a feeling of disappointment, though. Okay? In the recent past, we have the Five of Swords. So there was some sort of a battle of wills. A battle of wills. Who's going to be right? Who's wrong? Who's the villain? Who's the hero? God, we do it all the time. All right. Being human's hard. Woo! Opportunity, manifest. You manifest that shit. All right? Let's get out of that energy right there from the past. Ooh, near future. Removing whatever is unhealthy. All right? It could be even when we start thinking something is unchangeable. Right? Because it is what it is. And, you know, sometimes things are the way they are. But when we get fixated on an idea, y'all, it can cause problems. All right? Yeah. You're going through the paces here. You're going through some sort of war. This is war. Right? No, this is just, they're having some sort of battle. There's a battle going on. This is it's reverberating through the month of January. But whenever we have these battles, they require our wisdom, right? Let's be practical, right, about this. Let's not do anything rash. All right? Let's see. Let's clarify these energies. What is this conflict that you are facing over the next couple of weeks? Or just this feeling of competition? Eight of Cups, Three of Wands. Wow, Eight of Swords. Whew. All right, so there's been... Someone's been in this feeling of... I'm getting an overall vibe of someone's like, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change. And you're like, we need... I'm fine. You know, I don't need to grow. Nope, I'm good. And it's creating a lot of emotional baggage, right? It's almost as though someone's so stuck in their emotional baggage that everything's on pause. I'm telling you, it's almost like all the skeletons came out, Jenna. Virgo, you're like, all right, we got to stop this nonsense. Someone's stuck. Someone in this connection is stuck. And it's almost like they're dwelling in a lot of their own emotion. And it's causing a lot of conflict. All right. This happens all the time when one person grows and the other person doesn't and stagnates. It's like, you know, in order for a train to ride, right, all the wheels got to turn. And if one wheel is broken, that train ain't going anywhere. All right. So I think you've been on this proverbial train looking at this wheel going, all right, well, let's fix the wheel. And the person around you saying, I don't know, I'm kind of used to that wheel being broken. I don't know if I really want to even get on that train. And you're like, what? Really? Okay, well, do you want to fix the wheel? When do you want to fix the wheel? How do you want to fix the wheel? You know, so it's, oh, wow, it just goes up there, doesn't it? It does. It just does. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go into the Queen of Wands. Man, your intuition is just telling you if I just put the right amount of energy, right? Just keep swimming. When I get that Dory, it's like, it's not that you're blind, right, to this behavior. It's just more like we keep getting stuck here. This could be, for some of you, this is a child in your life. Others of you, there is a friend component here. And there also is, because the Six of Cups came out, it's a soul bond. But it could be anyone from your childhood. It could be a love bond, a romantic bond, or platonic, okay? Apply it as you see fit. But there's a lot of desire right now. Spirit's telling you, and in order to see the path before you, right? Where is this train going? There's a lot of hurt that has been accumulating in this connection. And there's some sort of block, right? And it's almost like it's creating this dam-like effect. Where in order for things to move forward, not only do you need to be guided by your intuition, Virgo, it's also a matter of, I do believe you're the one who's sitting here going, this is unfair. I want to work on this wheel. I want things to work out. Why is this person causing so many problems, right? Why is there a block here? It's causing me pain. This is unfair. All right, so you can fight right, against the situation. Like you can put everything on this train. You can pack the bags. You can get all the coal, whatever, get the solar lights going, and it's all ready to go, juiced up. This train's ready. Toot toot. You're ready to get on the train. You're ready to move forward, right? But until someone is removing the blocks that are in the way, in their pain, right? It's almost as though you have been waiting patiently for things to come back into balance and trying like hell to move a block. Someone lost their mojo. It feels like someone lost something along the way. They got stuck somewhere. This could be you or your person. There's someone stuck here. You or your, not when I say your person, I mean the person you're dealing with. Not your end all be all, person. Some of you that is, but when I say your person, it doesn't mean, a romantic connection. It just means the person that you're dealing with. Your intuition is guiding you out of some confusion. Wow, there's so much confusion in this connection. You're trying to come back into balance in the love, okay? And there's some confusion around how to bring fulfillment. But in order to bring fulfillment, you got to listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you, Virgo? Does this situation feel healthy? How long have they been stuck? How long have you been waiting for this train to move forward? Was it moving and then it just stalled and now you're trying to fix the problem? Do they want to fix the problem? Or are you both working through it, right? You're breaking some sort of unhealthy pattern where someone throws up blocks, right? They throw up walls and you're just like, okay, my intuition is guiding me toward the truth that there's a block here. I want fairness. This is causing me pain. I want to bring things back into balance. I want to feel satisfied. My intuition is telling me it will. All right. But it's a little bit hidden right now. It's all beneath the surface, but it's there, right? It's almost like what is keeping you staying in this. It's like, Jenna, my intuition's telling me that I'm eventually going to be satisfied. Okay. With the 9 of Cups. Eventually. Wait for it. Right? Wait for it, Jenna. It's all hidden right now, but I know it. I know it. All right? I know it. And I believe you, Virgo. I do. I'm not going to fight with you. I believe you. I do. I believe you. Yeah, someone's stuck. You could have someone around you who's going through just a really hard time inside themselves. They know what they need to let go of something. I'm not sure. It could be someone who's battling an addiction. It could be someone who's just, there's something that's almost clouding them, clouding their judgment, clouding their feeling of freedom inside in their soul. Recent past, the Hierophant, the 9 of Swords, and the King of Cups over the 5 of Swords. So, I mean, this is about something deep and true to you, right? But man, there's so much overthinking. This connection is ridiculous and it's causing so much of a fight inside of you. It's ridiculous. I think this person is like, you're like, is this going to work? Is it not? My intuition tells me so, but everything around me is telling it's not gonna, because this person's stuck, right? And I can give them all the love in the world, right? But they still remain stuck. So definitely a lot of stress going on in the recent past, right? But man, did you try your best to pour as much unconditional love into this. I commend you, Virgo. That is not an easy thing to do. Your spiritual guidance, your inner knowing, right? The Hierophant here, I love this Hierophant because this is we're wearing the Holy Trinity, right? Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. And then the actual steps that we take towards our own enlightenment. You've been very enlightened in this connection around what unconditional love really means, right? But I think that at times it's been very hard because of the stress of it all. Like, just because you're showing up in unconditional love and you're really being there for someone doesn't mean it's not stressful, okay? Let's go into the opportunity with the Magician. 7 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so when it comes to getting through this block, okay, you're trying to manifest your way out of this block, okay? It's like there's some choices at hand, and it's about doing the work and starting small, right? Having helpful solutions, right? You were trying to channel, right, your higher wisdom here to pick a path, right, and to work hard toward. A lot of you, this opportunity is in your career, right? You have really made a choice, I think, recently in your career, all right, of what you want to put your energy toward. But it almost is as though you're taking those steps in your manifestation that requires you to just do the work little by little, and you will see the gains, okay? So don't try to get clouded up and like, well, am I doing it right? You know, is this going to succeed? Just practice your craft and do it to the best of your ability. And maybe little projects are what's going to get you through, right? But the big stuff is coming. So take everything you can in what you're manifesting around your work life, okay? Because they will be stepping stones to something better and greater. And as far as this love connection is, you're getting very creative around finding solutions, right? And trying to work through it to the best of your ability. And again, Virgo, you have the best intentions here to stay the course, right? And to see it through. But there is something in the future that you know, it's like, you're hitting a wall with this person, okay? Around something that's unhealthy. Yeah, I think this kind of is something that's been a part of this connection, because there's this tendency, right? I see a positive turn here from a cycle that was very unhealthy because someone was ambivalent inside of themselves. And that created ambivalence in the connection, okay? And what I mean by ambivalence is they had this general apathy toward life, towards love. You know what I mean? They went down in their energy, and you had to kind of raise them up, right? And almost carry them a bit through a difficult time. I'm seeing such a theme of that. It's like a lot of people are going through these soul contracts. One person is really struggling and the other person is really trying to fight the good fight and hold on to their commitment to it, despite how hard it is becoming, right? So in the near future, removing this unhealthiness is the shift that's going on, right? In this connection where, you know, especially what you don't see coming with the King and Queen of Swords coming together. Yes, things have been emotionally distant, but we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is, this is a beautiful, there's flora and fauna surrounding this opportunity. And some of you are going to have a brand new opportunity coming forward where you felt very restricted in moving forward and applying your wisdom and gaining new opportunities. I do believe that in the near future, you have been held back in your career, and there's going to be amazing new opportunities coming. This is a fertile time, okay, for you coming up, all right? And you're going to have all the wisdom you need to apply, right, what you need to create and maximize this fertile time coming. All right, great changes afoot, Virgo. There is a brand new love opportunity here to either heal, right, and open up to a brand new opportunity to love. All right. For some of you, this is just about getting through the throes of letting go, right, of a connection that you knew deep down that despite all of the joy, pain, love, you needed to break this cycle, okay? Because this person is stuck. It's almost as though you keep going back, like it's different for all of you, but some of you are still with this person. Other of you, you've been on, you've been off, you've been on, you've been off. You've had moments where you're apart, moments where you're together, and you're kind of at that situation now where you're just like, wow, all right, at this point, I'm going to get on that train and I'm going to move forward with or without you, because I don't want to stunt my growth. I want this to change. It's almost though you're losing patience, right? Because there's new growth ahead of you. You want to capture that, right? Because your heart and your wisdom and everything is telling you, move forward. This is where the train is headed. Choo-choo through this beautiful land, right? Look at that. Everything you need is there. Why wouldn't you want to go there, Virgo? Don't let anybody hold you back, all right? I'm telling you, some of you, there is someone holding you back from moving forward in your life, all right? And there's a temptation there. There may always be, right? That's why temptation is called temptation, right? But do we have the wisdom to know that maybe I'm not going to get what I want here, Jenna? I'm just saying. For those of you who have been on and off, you already see the writing on the wall. This is about you moving through the block, fixing the healing, going through, right, the challenge of the disappointment, opening up, following your inner wisdom, stop stressing, put your time and effort into working on yourself. That hobby, we'll circle back, that hobby, right? But you know what? Change is afoot, all right? What is this, what you don't see coming with the King of Swords? What is the fate of this connection for those of you who are still, wow. Yeah, there's so much healing that needs to take place here. Listen, a lot of tarots are like, oh, everything's gonna be perfect, right? Even in the most beautiful love bonds, there's always going to be your struggles, okay? Spirit is saying that what you don't see coming is there's going to be a level of healing around this, but underneath it all, there is this feeling of this may not be enough for me, okay? Because I don't know if this person is going to be able to do the healing work that they need to do to catch up with me or to even get on the train, okay? And that is a cold, hard fact sometimes. Sometimes we have to leave people behind who are unwilling to grow. This whole reading is about you. Do not let people hold you back from the change that you were trying to move towards. You are trying to break an unhealthy cycle, okay? And whether you stay or leave, it's really about get that train going, all right? And head to that beautiful, abundant land that you seek inside and outside, all right? Spirit is encouraging you to continue to heal, and the more you heal, the more you recognize what isn't for you and the better boundaries that you'll have around letting go completely, okay? I think some of you are realizing if this person stays stuck, we're always going to fight over the same thing. And sometimes there's hard truths that we must face in our connections, knowing when a connection is worth saving and when a connection is worth at least temporarily taking a step back from, so you can regain your strength and rest, all right? Because there's so much distrust in this connection and a feeling of, I might have to leave this behind, all right? Let's get some advice from Spirit here. What does Spirit have to say about this? It's almost like a make or break month, I think, for you, Virgo. But anything's possible, right? But you gotta trust that intuition of yours. Yeah. I'm telling you, I do feel that, and sometimes when you take a break, right, you can come back together with more vulnerability and softness. So we have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Whether you stay or go with someone, what matters is you've got to let your heart guide you through life. And for some of you, this is about opening up into a new love opportunity, right? And really opening up your heart again after a lot of heartache and after breaking an unhealthy pattern with someone. For others of you, this is about loving yourself, all right? When you love yourself, you stop putting up with all of this. You do. You know, you'll stay in it long enough before you realize, wow, I'm really, really stunting my growth by staying in this, right? You want freedom. You want emotional emancipation, Virgo. I feel it deep inside you, all right? Don't let anything hold you back, all right, sweetheart? I'm sending love. Take care.